As a global company, obviously, we look at what happens everywhere in the world. It's fair to say that the tension on China beyond the Chinese market has led to some weaknesses in emerging market currencies, which may impact us in different geographies.
We take it serious since Germany is one of the biggest exporters in the world, especially our car industry has a big market in China, but we are not panicking because so far we don't see too much of an impact. As well, the domestic growth is, the domestic demand is growing when it comes to rising salaries and pensions. So far we are doing very well, but we take it serious.
The perception is that European companies, especially German companies, have become a play on China. And they did very well sort of diversifying their revenue bases as Europe went through a very bad stage. But that was happening at the same time as cost-cutting and restructuring. Yep. And, of course, cost of financing coming down. So I think it's somewhat exaggerated the extent to which European companies are dependent on China now. And I think, actually, if you look at the stats right now in Europe, I mean, exports to China from the Eurozone as a whole are about 4%. Compare that to, of course, Australia this morning, GDP, it was hit by exports to China, which are 35–36% of their total share.
What I think is almost more alarming now is the feed-through to the rest of the world, in the sense that, all right, so we accept that the Shanghai Composite Index isn't the most important equity market in the world. Hey, have a look at, I don't know, oil, the Australian dollar, the S&P. I mean, nice, straightforward things that are moving around very fast as well. And I think that's more important.
We've seen a very predictable pattern. 6 days in a row this has happened. Market falls heavily at the open as people try and get out of what is, as we know, a very dysfunctional equity market. Towards the end of trade, state funds pile in a rather desperate attempt to shore up that market by the end of close. What we've been told is, yes, the state is keen to try and back away from what's this Sisyphean, effort to keep pushing up that ball every single day.